Hey, hi, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever and wherever it is that you decided to watch this video. $700. $700. That is how much Sony wants you to spend on buying a PlayStation 5 Pro. $700. For a console that it's only digital, you have to buy the disc drive separately, and without a vertical stand, which again, you have to buy separately. $700. How did Sony saw that price tag and said, yeah, that's good. Let's roll with it. What? So for those of you who missed it, Sony just revealed today via Mark Cerny on a YouTube video the PlayStation 5 Pro. We knew this was going to happen. It was announced yesterday that this was going to happen, and it came, it was announced, and like I said, $700 for what looks like marginal improvements to the games. So they had Mark Cerny come out, and immediately when the video started, he revealed PlayStation 5 Pro. It was like that. They announced it immediately when the video started. PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be the new member of the PlayStation 5 family. But before they talked about the PlayStation 5 Pro, they talked a bit about their thought process with the PlayStation 5, its technical capabilities. But he also went on and talked about its perceived shortcomings as a console, saying that, developers have been telling us that we want more, and at the same time saying that gamers, whenever there's a choice between fidelity and performance, gamers tended to choose performance over fidelity. So we wanted to listen to the developers and the gamers to make a powerful console that doesn't let you choose, and so now you can have 4K 60 FPS gaming on your PS5. Something that was promised with the PlayStation 5. Oh man. It's just so insane that it happened like this. It is so insane that it happened like this. And Mark Cerny went on to talk about the ideas behind the PlayStation 5 Pro, and he and the team landed on what they call the big three, which is a larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI powered performance. Stuff like to enhance the resolution, to enhance frame rate and all that. And it's like, admittedly, it's cool. Like, at the base concept, if you're telling me that you're selling a console with those big three, admittedly, that is a cool thing. But the way that he was selling it to us, and the games they were showing to compare it to us, left me so baffled. Because when you look at the comparisons, like, they first went on to compare PS5 games in fidelity mode and PS5 games in performance, and just PS5 Pro games. And yeah, cool. These games are running at 60 FPS with the highest fidelity possible without having to choose. And then they went on to compare PS5 games in their performance mode compared to PS5 Pro, and it's like, cool. I can play 60 FPS with the highest fidelity possible. But in that case in particular, the difference is so negligible that when I was watching the comparison that he was giving, I just stared, wondering, what am I supposed to be looking at? Distant options don't look blurry? Like, okay, that wasn't a detail that I was looking at. And with the game like Spider-Man, I'm moving so fast that I'm not even noticing the resolutions that much. Like a lot of PS5 games, when you put them in performance mode, they already look nice. Like, they already look pretty good for the most part. So, what exactly are you selling me here? And yeah, they also talk about ray tracing. And I think that's really what this console is trying to sell you on, just more advanced ray tracing. But the ray trace reflection, sometimes it's nice to have, sure. But then we get games like Spider-Man 2 and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which already have either ray trace reflections or ray trace global illumination at 60 frames, and it looks amazing already. So again, the way that they were trying to sell us on the console and what they used to compare it, it just left me baffled. And the funniest part is, some of the games that they used to compare it to, they legitimately brought up The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Not Part 1 Remake, Part 2 Remastered. A PlayStation 4 game. They showed us a PlayStation 4 game to try and sell us on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And that's not the only time they mentioned PlayStation 4 games, because they also went on to talk about the PS5 Pro's boost mode. You know, like how the PlayStation 4 Pro had a boost mode for the PlayStation 4 games. But now you have PlayStation 5 Pro boost mode, so you can improve the performance on your PS4 games. Not your PS5 games, even though it does function for them too, because there's going to be a couple of games that are going to be updated for PlayStation 5 Pro, like Dragon's Dogma 2. They went on to mention PlayStation 4 games. And again, that leaves me baffled, because why are you selling me a PlayStation 5 Pro so that I can play my PlayStation 4 games better? I am baffled with the decision and how they tried to sell it to me. So then after all that, they show us the actual PlayStation 5 trailer, PlayStation 5 Pro trailer, with some of the games that are going to be enhanced by this new console. Games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Spider-Man 2. And then they revealed at the end the price for Europe in euros, in United Kingdom money, in US money, and in yen. And for at least in the US, like I said at the beginning, $700 for a console. Like I said, that does not include a disk drive. You have to buy that separately. And it does not include a vertical stand. Again, you have to buy that separately. And I have to ask, is Sony out of their mind? Because to bring it to a comparison to the PlayStation 4 Pro, the PlayStation 4, when it launched back in 2013, it launched at $400. Okay, the years pass by. Sony announces the PlayStation 5 Slim remodel, and the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 Slim, and the PlayStation 4 Pro. So PlayStation 4 Slim, $300. They reduced the price. Great. Cool. PlayStation 5 Pro, PlayStation 4 Pro, I should say, $400. The PlayStation 4 Pro was the same price as when the PlayStation 4 originally launched. This is the retail price launch. The PlayStation 4 Pro was $400, the same price as the original PlayStation 4 Pro. And guess what? That console came with a disk drive. So again, I am just looking at the PlayStation 5 Pro with the $700 price tag with no disk drive or vertical stand included. And the question again becomes, is Sony insane? Oh, but the PlayStation 5 Pro has a 2TB memory. Okay. It is still $200 to $300 more expensive than the original PlayStation 5, whose minimum price with the all digital version was $400. Oh my god. This is I'm baffled. I'm baffled at the decision. At that point, at $700, you're going to see more people saying, I'm fine, I'll stick with the base model. And if I am going to spend $700 on something, I'll probably save even a couple of bucks more to make a PC that I can gradually upgrade over time. This is they have Concord fail miserably. Want to have Astrobot put Sony in good graces again, and then this, and it's like Sony is back to their PlayStation 3 mindset, where they think that just because they're the market leader, they can do whatever they want. And this scares me for the next generation of consoles, because if Xbox continues to go down the path that they are going, you're already having a taste of what might happen. Anyways, that is it for me. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of the PlayStation 5 Pro? Are you going to buy one? And what is your general thoughts on the video? If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.